should give a hand of applause. For me, this is a big deal. This is huge, that the community can come together for a good cause. And today we are here for a good reason. And together we are lifting our voices with our presence to make a change. Change starts with every one of us here today. And I'm excited that we are here. Before we get on our march, I just want to say this to you. This is not a protest. This is a peaceful march of awareness. Today, we do not anticipate any form of violence against property or against individuals. Anybody found within such acts will be turned over to the law. So, mind you, why sure you do not see police here, but we do have the presence of police at our farms, and we have security in place. So today, we want to make a statement. We want to make history together. We want to come together and say we stand against violence within our community. We want to save a Fargo for every one of us. I'm not going to be giving a speech here. This is just to give a ground rules of what we're going to do. So we will all march down the street, and we will head out to the city hall. And when we gather to the city hall as a group like this, we will have a few speakers to talk to us. And after which, we will make our way back here and we'll get in our cars and go about our day. We want to recognize the presence of the media. We see the media presence is here, both from our Liberian community and from our community as Fargo, North Dakota. So we recognize the presence of the media. Thank you for coming up. Thank you for covering this program or this initiative. We think it's very essential for every one of us. So together again, are we ready to march for against violence and against substance abuse? Are we ready?
Yeah!
Oh, I didn't see that coming. Are we ready?
Yeah!
And as you see, I like this. It then says, somebody read that for me.
Stay smart, stay safe, and say no to drugs.
Now you can do that louder.
Stay smart, stay safe, and say no to drugs.
I like it. And before we pick up, we want to do this again. Sorry, so I'm going to steal you for a minute. What do we have here?
Fargo, a safe place for all.
That's the message. We want Fargo to be a safe place for every one of us. With that being said, we're going to march with the music. Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Go back.
Hold up. I want to request it.
Keep in touch after.
I was leading the walk.
Yeah, I was actually in Alexandria last night for another event. Came in early this morning. Yeah.
Just to talk to you guys quickly before we move. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching us, we are live. This is KMTV. We are live in Fargo, North Dakota for a peaceful march against violence, against drug abuse. And we're here with the representative of the District 10, Gerald Higgins, and we also have a keynote speaker here. Yeah. So let's talk to the representative first. Gerald, welcome again. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
What's your take on this peaceful protest march that we're about to do?
Yeah, I think it's a great thing to see people coming together on a Saturday. You know, they could be doing other things. You know, it's unfortunate that we've seen this rise in crime. And by the way, and I'm going to talk about this when we get to the city hall, but that crime is actually outpacing the national average in North Dakota when it comes to assaults and rapes. And so those are really very serious numbers. But any kind of problem like that, if you cut it off at the knees and you address it before it snowballs out of control, you can fix it. And so that's why we're here. The first step is awareness. We need our leaders to be honest about what the problems are. And then we need to have the dialogue necessary, the resources necessary to actually fix it.
Thank you so much. And Let's talk to you quickly before we join the march. Tell us about your own take on this whole peaceful march.
Hi, my name is Claude. I was invited by the organizer of this organization of the entire protest, peaceful march, as you term it to be. We came over from Minnesota, my wife and I, to honor this noble cause. And this is not just unique to Fargo, North Dakota. As the representative said, it cuts across the entire nation. We are experiencing the same kind of a rising in crime in Minnesota, where I'm from, my home state as well, Minneapolis, St. Paul, and stuff like that. So, it's going. It's a noble cause. We have to nip it in the bud and make sure that it doesn't exceed the level at which it is right now. So, as I said, it's a noble venture, and we are honored to be a part of history today.
Thank you so much, and let's join the march. We hope to have a more conversation at the City Hall.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. Oh yeah. All right, we are moving towards
Now we
the
got
crowd. Oh yeah.
I get long legs. Long fence. Oh, at least the sun's coming.
Yeah.
TV. Yeah. This is gonna be huge. Yeah.
All right, so if you're watching again, this is KMTV Liberia. We are coming to you live from downtown Fargo, North Dakota, where the peaceful march against violence and drug abuse has just kicked off. We got people from all walks of life, not just Africans, but Americans as well. People that live in, and that's the representative of issue number 10. He's here to support this initiative. So, we are watching this from Fargo, North Dakota, to be a peaceful place to raise our family, our sons and daughters. So this is not a protest. This is just a peaceful march. This is not a protest. This is just a peaceful march. Trying to catch up with the crowd. So we are broadcasting both live on Facebook and KMTV. Again, this is not a protest, this is just a peaceful march against violence, drug abuse.
So yeah.
KMTV, I represent.
Be the solution and not the violence.
So again, this is a peaceful march, this is not a protest. Just be a safe place to raise our sons and daughters, our family. So we are kicking against violence, drug abuse. The art of violence, we are seriously kicking against it. So if you're watching us, you see, stop violence. Yep. Keep Fargo safe. We need to keep Fargo safe for our sons and daughters. Yeah, to raise our family. We need a safe place. Against drugs abuse, violence. We need a safe place to raise our family, our sons and daughters. Fargo United against violence, yes. Oh yeah, we need a safe place to raise our family. So this is a peaceful march. It's not a protest. Oh yeah. Yep.
KMTV, LFP.
I'm gonna carry one.
Yeah, we need to slow down a little bit. So again, if you're watching us, we are broadcasting live on KMTV on Facebook and YouTube. This is a peaceful march against violence, drug abuse. So wherever you are in North Dakota, we encourage you to come over downtown. We'll be heading to the city hall.
I need a while to go. Oh, okay.
So keep following KMTV and we're coming to you live. We got, this is not just about Africa, it's about everybody, the entire North Dakota. We need a safe place to live, raise our family. We are strongly against drug abuse, violence. So if you're watching us, keep sharing the video. Keep sharing the video. Yep, we need a safe place. Violence is not the way. As you can see, violence doesn't help.
Come on, let's go.
Yes. You're saying no to gun violence. Fargo needs to be free.
Fargo will be a safe place to raise our sons and daughters. So we are not protesting, we are just having a peaceful march. Kicking against violence. If you are watching us on Facebook and YouTube, a lot of violent acts have been taking place.
Oh yeah. You know I gotta eat.
You know, the drug abuse, you know, the violence. If you're watching us and you're in the Port of Fargo, make your way downtown and join the march, the peaceful march. We are broadcasting live on KMTV, over our Facebook and YouTube channel. This is a live coverage.
The cameraman by working, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm not DJ, not working.
I'm not DJ, I'm working, yeah.
Wherever you're watching us from, we are live on KMTV, broadcasting both Facebook and YouTube. We encourage you that in Fargo, North Dakota, make your way downtown. Join the peaceful march. Against violence, drug abuse.
I don't be making no stop violence, just
No, the plaque.
You're gonna be quiet. We don't pay attention, man. We pay attention.
Silent march.
Yes.
Silent march.
I started my head. Okay, we're walking.
Let's go forward. Like you say next to Angel. Yeah, keep on forward. I didn't see that.
Your hair club, that was beside you. Yes, I've been there. Show the camera go. Can you go down there? You might have team together. Now the president saying no to drug violence, gun violence, and everything. You right here. Just messing up with all young people.
Violence and drugs.
So if you're watching in Fargo, North Dakota, make your way downtown. You join the peaceful march. It's for everybody. Say no to violence. Safe Fargo and safe North Dakota for our family.
We need safe North Dakota.
Papa, one more winter in you, that's it. Yeah, my shop. Until you go down the road. ¿Qué va a ver la vez? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to the library. Y'all doing good.
Yes, say no to drugs, say no to violence.
So again, if you're watching us, this is KMTV Library. We're coming to you live from downtown Fargo, North Dakota, where we are having a peaceful march against violence and drug abuse. We got people from Fargo, North Dakota, from all walks of life that gathered this morning to make sure Fargo remains a safe place for family to raise our son of daughter. Yeah, we need it. We're at the city hall right now. Just reaching to the city hall. Okay, I'm recording right now. So the rest of the
This is beautiful. This is great. This is what it's all about. Our community. We are one people. Together to make a difference. Let's put our hands together for ourselves. We did it. We did it. We did it. Today we all come together to make history. For this place, Fargo, has been very meaningful to us all. Alright, so today we will have few speakers. I'm sorry for the microphone not being here, so we'll use our natural microphones to be able to go ahead with the presentation quickly for 2 minutes each. We're not going to take time here. We'll have a few people to talk to us. Our brother Claude is here with his family. I would like to call you up, please. Come put your hands together.
We drove over from Minneapolis, Minnesota to be a part of this. To be a part of this noble venture. And I'm not going to bore you, right? I'm not going to keep you for much of your time. But we see violence, especially gun violence, cut across the national spectrum, right? It's not only limited to Fargo, North Dakota. But I'm going to get behind all of the hurdles of life and speak to you directly as a parent. Coming from a parent, I have a skin in the game because I have teenagers as well. Now, gun violence or violence in itself has nothing to do with just the guns. We understand there are more gun laws in America today than there were in the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, and so forth. But we have more violence today than it was then. So it's not about the guns, it's about the mentality. We are leaving our children to the school system to be raised. And I understand that we have to get about the mechanics of life. Everything that happens, think about how you can afford for your kids and whatsoever. But please do not leave your children just to the school system. Be able to teach your children because there are so much garbage that is being instilled in the children today. Now listen, if your children or your child, when it comes to gang violence, there is something called ops, opposition, gang against gang. If your children have no more opposition or ops to exert their anger and hit the walls, they're bringing it home to you. So if you ignore your child, sometimes when you get home, talk to your child. How was your day in school today? What did you learn? What did you do? Do not leave your children. Don't trust the government of this or the school system with your children, because at the end of the day, where we from, Africa, Liberia, there is a proverb: your kid or your child is your spaceship to the future. That's all you can really leave here to be remembered for. We see people build skyscrapers and mansions and stuff like that. When they die and they're gone, their homes are abandoned. People don't remember you for the material things you leave. They remember you for to your children. So please pay attention to it. I got kids. I got a teenage child. I make sure I speak to him, parent to child, have that conversation, because if your children stop, if there is no more opposition in the street to exert their anger and their frustration to, they're coming to you because they are being told after this life there is no accountability. I'm a Christian. My worldview is centered around the Christendom. They're telling your children there's no God. If you die today, it's over with. There is no accountability. But when you talk to your child and say, this life, this is not the end when it's done, it's just the beginning, because you have the supreme judge to account for. Murder is wrong. And if you die in the course of that, you're going to account for everything you do. Stop teaching your children otherwise. I know all of us, I was involved that way too. We work from Monday to Friday, and Friday evening we're thinking about going to the club. There's nothing wrong with having fun. By the end of the day, you cannot teach your children you go to the club on Friday night, Saturday night, and then Sunday you dress your children in suit to go to church. You're confusing your children. Teach your children that life has intrinsic value. When you see the $20 or $10 you spend at the club to enter, take that $20, break it down into $4, $5 every day. Drive to a street, a light. When you see a helpless person, take $5, give it to that helpless person. You're telling your child that that life has value. You are instilling discipline. That's something that they will take. The Bible says, train up a child in the way he should go. And when he is old, he will not depart from it. So as I said, I'm not going to take up much of your time. Stop confusing your children. Talk to them. Treat them as a parent, because that's only what you can leave here for people to remember you. So once again, I pray that this is not just the end of it. We will take it further. This is just the beginning of the awareness. So please let us all put our arms together around our children and around our community. Thanks again for allowing me to speak to you today.
Thank you. Thank you. In that event, we will quickly call on one of our own representatives, Representative Jerry Hendricks, please, if you come and talk to us. From District 10. Yes, sir.
All right. Testing. All right. Well, thank you all for coming out. One thing. Okay, can you hear me? Am I doing good? All right. Thank you all for coming out. This morning I was trying to think about what I wanted to say, and I had to write a few things down because I got some specific information that is pretty startling, and I want to mention to you. But I saw the news this morning about that shooting in Mississippi, and how prophetic is that and terrible is that here we are having this march in nonviolence, and we see another incident like this. And so we definitely lift up our prayers and thoughts for what's happened there in Mississippi today. So the first step towards solving any problem, and we know we have a problem in our community, is for our leaders to be honest about that problem and to be honest that it exists and to not be in denial. And I think no better place to say that than right here in front of City Hall, huh? Yeah. So let me just give you some information here. According to the Fargo Police Department's own information, the 2024 annual public report, murders in Fargo increased from 2 in 2023 to 6 in 2024, a 200% rise. Reported rapes were up 37% over the previous year, and robberies rose 5%. Shoplifting and calls for police service both reached record highs in 2024. We don't have all the data for this year yet. While burglaries, arson, and vehicle thefts have declined, which is good, Fargo continues to experience property crime rates above the national averages. And this is all shown in the crime data. If anybody wants the sources, I could show it to you. At the state level, the North Dakota Attorney General's report shows that crimes against persons, which includes murder, rape, assault, increased by almost 3% in 2023, even as property crimes fell. Now, this is at the same time that FBI data shows an overall decrease nationally. So we're having an increase in Fargo while it's going down nationally.
Just a few words.
So we need to be honest that we have a real problem here. And that's okay, we can fix it, but we can't live in denial that the problem exists here in Fargo. Violence and drug abuse affects every corner of our society. It affects you whether you're black or white, Christian or non-believer, Republican or Democrat, men or women, it doesn't matter. It affects everybody in every community. Now, I want to talk a little bit about one of the primary causes for this. And according to some research here from the Institute for Family Studies, children who experience divorce in early childhood, this is very startling information, They earn about $2,500 less per year at age 25 than peers whose parents get divorced when they're older. This is about a 9% reduction in income. Now, we know poverty leads to crime, right? Divorce and single parenthood sharply reduce household income and increase the likelihood of children living in poverty, which in turn limits access to education, capital, and opportunities. State-level analysis found that a 10% increase in the percentage of children living in single-parent homes typically results in a 17% increase in juvenile crime. The rise in violent crime over the last few decades has paralleled the increase in families abandoned by fathers. High crime neighborhoods across the United States overwhelmingly have higher concentrations of single-parent households, regardless of race or ethnicity. It doesn't matter. This is true across everything. So the good news is these challenges are not insurmountable. There are many children that grow up in these environments, and those challenges actually make them stronger. And in the same sense, those challenges that we have here in Fargo with these problems, if we address them in the right way, it will make Fargo stronger.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the best way to solve any problem is not actually at the macro level, it's at the micro level. So what do I mean? The question is, what are you doing every day in your life with every action you take to make your community a better place? If you have your home environment, even if your family is together, even if you're not in that situation with divorce and those problems that lead to other problems, you still have to ask yourself, am I showing love to my husband? Am I showing love to my wife today? Because children are like sponges, right? They absorb what they see. And all of us have a responsibility to be role models. And if we can do that in our own day-to-day lives, we can fix this problem. We really can. So I just wanted to say, appreciate you guys coming out so much. And thank you all for being here. We can fix this. Thank you.
Thank you. I thought that was amazing with providing statistics. Let's put our hands together for the representative. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, so I mean, again, it's a good thing we have representation from the state among us. So we are represented there, Chair. So we're going to have another person that holds high magnitude within our city also. I'm going to call on the frame. Representative, this week, please come up and talk to us. Thank you.
Can I put mine on YouTube?
Oh, sure.
Get you all mic'd up here.
All right.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get it. Go right on your zipper.
You good?
Good.
All right.
Thank you.
I don't have a lot to say, but I am just so pleased to see you all here. Thank you, Aaron, for bringing this together. And I want to commend you as a community. And I'm so thankful. You are about family. You are about faith. You are about freedom, and that's what we stand for as well. I know that crime is a big problem here in our city as well as other parts of the country. And I also know that people's hearts need to be changed. For us to have peace, for us to have freedom at the ultimate, people's hearts need to change, and we can be a part of that. I think that we have something to give, and we have something to offer that a lot of people don't have, and that for me, it's a relationship with Jesus Christ.
Right.
And God is on the throne. He knows exactly what's going on here. He knows exactly what's going on everywhere else. And He is going to have the ultimate say in the end. But it's our job, it's our responsibility to be obedient to His word, to share His word with others, and to be a good example. And I think that's what you guys are doing here today. And I thank you so much for what you're doing.
Thank you.
Oh yes, you want these back.
All right, so I'm going to call on a representation for our immigrant community, most especially our Liberian community. We have a big presence of our Liberian community here on this march. Do we have any representation? I want to recognize, let me recognize Mugabe. Come on, brother, come and say something to our people. Come on. Yeah.
My name is not Mugabe. My name is Harrison. I'm happy to be. I'm not Robert Mugabe. My name is Harrison. Okay. I'm happy to be the president for the Fargo Moya Old Timer Sports Association. We are not only a Liberian-based organization, so you green, blue, black, white, yellow, purple, from Brazil, wherever you are from, you can join Formosa. We use our platform, the soccer platform, to help people in our community. Formosa right now is working in Liberia. We're doing some stuff for the orphanage home, and we got some kids on scholarship. So that's the reason why we're here today. I want to say thank you to our member that is here today, that is part of the initiative. Aaron, thank you. And this organization, we are here to do good things in the community. So thank you for being here. Thank you for taking your time off, to do this. It means a lot to us, especially we Liberian. It means a lot to us.
Thank you.
We want to send a message that we are not part of the violence. We don't want to be part of the violence. We want to teach our children the right way. Some of us, we grew up with 5, 6, 7 parents, mom 7, auntie 7. So you can never disrespect an older person in Liberia and go free. So we want to continue that message to our kids. When something happens, reach out to somebody, your auntie, your uncle. If your dad is not around, they'll do the Liberian style. But thank you for having us, Aaron. I say thank you. Formosa is here to work with any other organization that is willing to work with us. We're not just there. We don't want to do the work. So thank you again for having me.
Thank you. We are almost there. I can promise you we are almost there. I appreciate your patience. We are almost there. I want to quickly recognize the person of Representative Michelle Power. Please, come on. You want to say something to us? Yeah, come on.
I want to applaud all of you mothers and fathers.
Yeah.
That is the ground of everything.
Right. Yeah. We love it. All right, that recognizes the president of Reverend Salif. We saw Reverend Salif. He's one of our perfect. All right, we recognize the president. You have anything to say? Okay, great. Now, let's wrap this up. We did it. This is what it's all about. Before we climax, is there any volunteer that want to say something? Let's get that out to you.
Right here.
Come on.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tetsi Pei. I and my husband are the CEOs of Emerald Cares. We provide healthcare within the community, and we heard about this walk, and we wanted to definitely come out to let people know that we stand for Fargo. We represent all of Fargo. Thank you, Aaron, for making this initiative.
Thank you.
The problem starts by making people aware that we do have an issue in Fargo. Gun violence, violence in all is something that we do not tolerate in the city of Fargo.
Yep.
We as Liberians, we as Africans, we from all nationalities stand here to let you all know that we are all here for the state of North Dakota. We're all here for the city of Fargo. And we came out here to do this walk to make it be known that we stand against gun violence and drugs. And I want to tell you all, thank you so much for coming out to it. And thank you for also having us and inviting us to be here as well.
Thank you much. All right, we want to recognize the president already catching also. She's here. Come on. Come on.
Yeah. Can hear you.
Yes, I think everybody said it all, especially Sorry. I think I need to come to the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this on you.
Oh, you choking? Just well, again, we want to tell God thank you. This means a lot. I've been in Fargo about 16 years now. So moving from New York, coming to a safe place, there's a lot of changes. So working in the government myself and working with a lot of families, this means a lot. I want to applaud Minister Aaron for this. Please let us celebrate him. That means a lot. You know, it means a lot. And like when our senator said earlier, and the other senator mentioned about Jesus. Listen, it begins at home. At home. Let us have our children. It's not because it's not happening in your household, so it's not happening. So please, it takes a village to raise a child. It takes the village to raise a child. Some of us, we see it in the system, and we can't say it all, but a lot of our children are in foster care, a lot of our children are in the system. So please, this right here, it means everything. I say thank you again. God bless you all.
All right, we have 5 more minutes here. We'll be done before we get out of here. Let's call one more person to stand by my side. Mr. Steve Weezer, please come and stand by my side, and then we try to wrap up. I'm sorry, guys. Yes, sir. I got it. Yeah. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to be here. And then first, let me put our gratitude to our brother, Mr. Aaron, for this great initiative. Well, it's great for we Liberians, because I think the major message here today that everyone should take away is pay attention to your children, your kids. Because we in the community, we see a lot of stuff going on. The children don't really have that time with the parents. And according to what our brother said, whatsoever in the school is saying to our children, at the end of the day, the children goes to that because the parents don't have time for counseling, don't have time for one-on-one, and that becomes a problem. And we know every day the curriculum, the school curriculum, every day is going to be updated. New stuff adding up, putting stuff that, that our tradition, our culture from back home, from wherever we come from, we have never seen before. So like take for example, Liberia, you got 12 subjects, or Sunday you go to school, you gotta do the XYZ. And you go to 17? Okay. So but every day something adding up into it. And something that whether it's decent for your family is whether it's not decent for your family, no one cares about it. And it's good that we are standing in front of the symbol of Fargo. This is where key decisions, this is where the city council sits and makes a key decision for the city. Everything we see out there comes from right in here. So it's good we standing in front of this symbolic culture that we all can make our case for tomorrow. And again, try to know your rights in this place. Try to read. It's very necessary. Some of these things are happening. Sometimes it just requires minor settlement, not anything major. But we take out of proportion because sometimes we don't know the basic laws, the basic rules. They don't want police pull you over. The common mistakes you make because that man coming to you, especially we in the country, we in America, we know, some color issues and all that. So sometimes the police coming to you, the police got their own, they talk already about that person in their person. So all you have to do, whatsoever that man said, go by it, and you'll be able to walk out of that problem. Whether you driving 85 on a 60, that man come talk to you politely, that policeman is a human being. He's going to listen to you and he's going to let you go. Stop the violence. Keep the city peaceful. This is our place. This is where we belong. This is where we bought our houses. This is where we rent. And this is where we squat. Let's keep it peaceful. Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
No, this is yours.
Okay.
All All right, to climax, just to climax here, I want to say firstly, I extend my gratitude to every one of you guys for coming out here. You might think this is a small deal, but to me, this is huge. This is a big deal. Today we make history together. Today we stand out and raise our voices in presence of ourselves for the difference. Many a times people see that people stand out for the negative reasons, but today we stand out for positive reasons. It is a good thing that we are on the news today, and we are not on the news for the wrong end. I know many people who have been out here today, but people have been hesitant to come out here because of things that happened in the past. But today we try to rewrite history. There are still good people in the community, and we stand to be that good people. So let's put our hands together for ourselves. Today, as all people of Fargo, North Dakota, regardless of our political differences, regardless of our ethnicity, where we're from, regardless of the color of our skin, we come together as one people of Fargo, North Dakota, to say no against violence within this community. Many of us sitting here today, we can tell stories upon stories of how Fargo has been a generous place for us all. I has won. When I came to Fargo, I was looking like my fingers. I was very tiny. I didn't have this better. And I was nothing to say. But this place has become a home. And we watch our kids raise here. And we have obtained properties here. This is a beautiful place for us. And that is why we understand that migration brings a lot of all other burdens and other things that come with it. But yet and still, we as the regional dwellers of Fargo that have been here for time and years, we will not sit and allow Fargo to become the new Chicago. And so today we stand together to call upon authorities. We stand together to call upon policymakers to make change, because we come in peace, but we want to institute change within our society. So today we say, I'm glad that we have our lawmakers here, and today we are here against violence, and we also want to make sure we talk about substance abuse, because they are correlation with each other. Because sometimes when you are overdosed with unethical drugs, because don't get me wrong, drugs is a good thing, but the abuse of drugs and substance abuse is what we are all about. We need Fargo to be a safe place. If we can have drugs that are not needed for medical reasons on the streets, then it's not becoming a safe place for us. So there's a need that we speak out and that these areas in society be addressed. So today again, we stand as people of Fargo. We raise our voices together and we say no to violence. We want to go back down to downtown and we can hug one another. Where you don't have to meet somebody at the house before, not knowing them, but you can greet one another in the street. Nowadays, we have become so hesitant to go downtown Fargo because of what it has become. Let us stand together in oneness. Let us stand together in unity. Let us continue to unify this place called Fargo, North Dakota. And together, we can make it. The change has begun.
Yes. Freedom is coming.
Yes, the change has begun.
Yes.
And today is that change.
Yes.
And I'm glad that we all here are part of the change.
Yes.
Come on, Marcus.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Speak, Michael.
Yeah. We have worked so hard, tirelessly. We have serious meetings with people of different groups and organizations to make sure that today is a success. Marcus has been by my side, and we have done this together. And today, every one of us can join hands together. We give that to you, Marcus. I'll say something. So, not to bore you, this is not the end. This is the beginning.
Yes.
We will not stop. We will continue this process. We are looking forward to sitting down and having a dialogue and finding a way forward that this can be resolved. The reason why we are here today because this is the first stage. This is the unbiased stage of it because we identify the issue. And now the issue has been identified, we still raise our voices in awareness. So this process continue. We will continue this process until we see the change. God bless you. God bless the people of Fargo. Together we stand. Violence is not the way, but peace is the way. Do not be the violence, but be the solution. God bless you all. We can walk our way back.
Yeah.